The ultimate fishing experience is brought to you by Lund Boats. This week on the ultimate fishing experience, we travel to Lake of the Woods in Northwest Ontario. Hop aboard with Jeff Gustafson and Jeremy Smith on a fall sojourn to tangle with jumbo pike and monster muskies.
Over 14,000 islands, so you're never gonna run out of places to fish and cast for these things. So,
big fish eat big meals. So to get their attention, we'll be flailing away magnum lures on heavy tackle. It's a grind to be sure, but well worth the effort when one of these big brutes nails your lure and stops your retrieve dead in its tracks.
Wow, that was awesome.
So it's time to load up, head north, and set out on a wilderness adventure, Voyageur style. Grab your cold weather gear, tie on your boots tight, and get set for a wild ride.
You get to explore and you get shots at really big fish. Lake of the Woods, man. All right, we are here. Get this tied up.
I got the talon down in the back.
Perfect. Hey, Jeremy Smith here, along with my good friend Jeff Gustafson, and we're on one of the most premier fisheries in all of North America. It's Northwest Ontario's Lake of the Woods, your home lake.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We just arrived at Witch Bay Camps tonight and getting the boat in the water, and we're gonna hit it bright and early, try and catch some muskies. Probably one of the best muskie fisheries in the world, and you know, it's just like anywhere, you hit it the right place at the right time and you can have one of those dream days. So hopefully,
yeah, big.
Hopefully tomorrow's the day. Nice little walleye chop.
Yeah, this should be good conditions. There we go, there's fish. Maybe. The game plan for us today is to just cover water. Jeff knows this lake, of course, really well, but hasn't spent a lot of time muskie fishing out here. I haven't spent a lot of time in this area muskie fishing either. So for efficiency's sake, we're just gonna be throwing blades, throwing inline spinners, and that's just such an effective way to cover water. Learn it fast. If there's aggressive fish on a spot, you're gonna see them or they're gonna bite, rather than taking things real slow and fishing plastics or jerk baits or that type of program. We're just gonna cover water, look at lots of spots, and hopefully run into some biters. Oh,
or a little guy.
Got him.
Yeah.
Nice, sweet. That was cool, huh? Whoa.
Usually you don't get to run into those picos too much on figure eighting, but.
Are you gonna unhook them for me?
I will take the honors on this one.
Oh yes, you're a good man. You're a good man. That's all right, that's fun.
But those are always a bonus to keep you interested when you're chasing.
Need a pliers?
Muskies, yeah. I got her.
Nice. Nice, that's a great looking fish.
And on Lake of the Woods, you get a lot of pike or healthy, heavy fish just like that. And I mean, those are fun, man.
Good thick across the back, I love it. And it bit on a figure eight, even better.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Mercury Marine, 75 years of marine excellence.
Oh, a nice fish. Get it going, You got her? Yeah, got her. Oh, yeah, Jeff. Yeah. Right on. Oh, yeah. Good job, dude. Right on. Yes.
You gonna net it for me
or
what,
I am.
bud?
I'm gonna put the spot lock on real quick. Sweet. Boy, did she want that.
Yeah, that was cool. It just kept getting closer, so I wasn't sure. Yeah,
there we go. Right on. That is sweet. Now we got that spot lock, so we can just sit here and deal with the fish.
Because it is really shallow up behind us.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That's a huge saver on not getting blown up on the rocks.
Yeah. Figure eight. Yeah.
Gotta love it when you come out and your second or third stop of the morning and you get hooked up on a nice fish. So
you know, this fish came on a rock structure, of course, and now we're late summer, early fall, and it seems like fish of all kinds start to migrate towards main lake structures. Rock is really a player right now, not only for muskies, but
bass,
pike,
walleyes, pike, everything. Yeah. And Lake of the Woods has plenty of them, but over 14,000 islands, so you're never gonna run out of places to fish and cast for these things, so just good to go.
Jeff just got that fish on a spot that's just loaded with rocks, and if we were not paying attention on hooking the fish, there's a good chance we blow up onto the reef. But with this Terova and iPilot link system, I've got a feature on here called Spot Lock, and I just push this little anchor button and the boat stays in one position. It doesn't move, so we don't have to worry about blowing into rocks, damaging the boat. It makes it far less stressful for handling a fish, and it makes life so easy when you're out on the water. This inline spinner bucktail program that Jeff and I are on right now is such an effective way to cover water, and a lot of the ticket to catching fish is speed. From my experience in musky fishing, when the water's still warm, and I'm talking, you know, in the 60s and above, speed is an absolute trigger for muskies. So I've got this particular reel spooled up with to full capacity, and it's a 7-to-1 gear ratio. So I can make these little bucktails just fly through the water. The fish don't get a chance to inspect it. It's going so fast, it really gets their attention. And a lot of times when you see fish on this particular presentation, you see them when they're on the end of your line.
Jeremy mentioned earlier about that we're fishing with blades today, and that, you know, they're his favorite bait for hooking fish and actually triggering fish to bite. So definitely seen more fish come in the boat on blades than anything else. I've got kind of double cowgirl type of bait here and a smaller little bucktail here. It's actually a homemade one that Jeremy made. On the big bait, I'm throwing a big heavy legit musky rod. This is a 7-11, 100-pound braid, you know, the heavy duty combo for throwing that big bait. The smaller one I'm actually throwing with just basically heavy bass tackle. This is a 7-11 swim bait rod, you know, kind of made for throwing those big West Coast style baits. Some days smaller's better, and you just kind of got to let the fish tell you what they want. Yeah, big, 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 big. Do you want me to keep my bait going down here?
Well, she's on this one.
Okay.
Man. Wow, big fish, big fish. That's what you come up here for. I mean, you want a shot, just the opportunity at a fish like that is sweet. I don't know how big it was, but it was like that. Boy, blonde colored too, huh, Jeff?
Yeah.
We'll come back on her. All right, on to the next. Should be another good spot. The thing with fishing a lake like the Lake of the Woods is you need to have mapping technology on your fish finder. Not only does it show you great spots to go catch fish, but it's certainly for navigation and safety. We can see where the hazards are, and also just keeping a track allows us to get back to where we were. Because if you're not familiar with this water, a lot of it can look the same and you can get really confused on where you're at, and it's just an absolute must-have if you want to go exploring.
Today we're fishing out of the 1875 Impact, and really the ideal boat for fishing these northern waters. The aluminum can withstand all the dings from its rock everywhere up here. We got a great big layout. We can pile a ton of gear in the boat, and we got the nice elevated deck so we can see fish falling from a long ways off.
Yeah, it's great, and it's also got the features of the big boats in the Lund fleet. We've got the IPS hull. It's rigged for tons of storage, great console. It's got the flip down casting deck in the back so we can load tons and tons of gear in here. We've got rod lockers in the front deck, rod lockers on the side, so we can go anywhere and do anything. And it's a little bit lighter boat as well, so that means less horsepower, 150 on the back of this one, and that means less gas consumption as well, so you can run around and your Canadian trip isn't costing you a fortune in fuel. Oh, wow. Oh, got him.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, nice. Wow, that was awesome. Holy cow, did that thing smoke it. She came up, rolled on it, missed it, and just came back and cracked it. Wow, that
Jumbo
was sweet.
pike.
Big jack, nice big jack. Wow, is that cool, Jeff? I just switched up to a super shad here, we've been throwing bucktails and of course Jeff got one, and then just slow down, and every once in a while you just want to change the scenery. You want to mix it up a little bit. And bingo, paid off. Nice pike, really nice pike.
Yeah, buddy.
Sweet. All right. I'm the jack man. You're the musky man. I'm okay with that though. I'm gonna spot lock us again here, Jeff.
Yeah. Ooh.
Look at that. All right, the Super Shad, what I consider to be one of the best all-time baits for catching big fish, multi-species, walleyes, pike, muskies, and we brought, of course, a bunch of rods. The game plan is to throw bucktails and cover water, but this was such a good-looking spot. I wanted to slow it down and just see if there's anything there on a different bait, and it produced a really nice jack. Look at this, wow. Huh? That is a great pike,
Sweet,
nice
man.
big fat jack. It's such a beautiful fish. Get her back. She's got food in her belly too, you can feel it. There you go, sweetheart. Right on. I love it, slime in the boat. We're doing what we set out to do. Catch big fish. Oh, here she is, here she is, here she is.
Wow.
Oh, she is big. Wow, is she big? Oh.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming back, it's coming back. Really, really big fish, man. Come on.
Wow, is she big? Oh, there she is. Oh, wow. She really got hot on it for a second there. She's still on it. Still down there. Just saw her a split second ago. Wow. She is big. There she is. There she is. There she is. She's still down there, Jeff. That's a big one. That's a giant. It's a giant fish. Wow. Oh. And I got hung up on the rock she was sitting on too. Second cat, I think a cast after I got undone, she came out hot. Whew. Well, let's just leave her. Let's not cast anymore or anything. Come back in a little bit. It's a 35-pound muskie. Boy, she's pretty, huh? Big blonde.
Yeah, that was big, man. Really big.
What Jeff and I are looking for today to find these pike and muskies is complex rock structures. On the map right now, you can see we've got an area, looks like there's a few little islands, a couple reefs around it, preferably close to the main basin. You can see this is all really deep water, big water through here. And look at this spot. It's got a lot of really nice high spots in here. Looks like there's broken rock boulders. That's the type of stuff that you're looking for. These little islands up here that are just kind of featureless, not necessarily so good, but this is good.
Being successful on the water means being efficient, and muskies, being the fabled fish of 10,000 cast, demands efficiency. Again, Lake of the Woods is incredibly large and has more places to fish than possible in a lifetime. Even the area we're fishing around Witch Bay Camp has hundreds of potential spots to catch a muskie. So it's all about stacking the odds in your favor. This means countless casts, repetitive stow and deploy of the trolling motor, and the engine is running a lot of the day. The Mercury 154 stroke we've got on the back of this Impact is an awesome all-around outboard. It's the toughest, smallest, lightest weight 154 stroke there is. This in turn gives us a huge range on the water to explore vast areas and impressive fuel economy, so the cost of gas won't prevent us from exploring or running to new areas. A product I'd highly recommend to accompany this or most Mercury outboards is a digital SmartCraft gauge. This provides essential engine information, alarms, troll control, and on and on and on. But the feature that's really handy for a Canadian trip is monitoring fuel flow. We can adjust the RPMs and trim on the boat when running to maximize the gallons per hour we burn. In addition, it also provides fuel range so we know what our limitations are. Hey, and the way I look at it, the less gas we burn, the more bucks I've got for bucktails.
I don't know what it is. These seagulls are usually hard to find up here on Lake of the Woods, but if you can find one, a rock pile that has a bunch of them on it like this, those are the ones that always have the most fish on them.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. There's lots of seagulls, but these little rocks, we call them seagull rocks. Man, I don't know what it is, but fish like them. Okay, let's go get it.
Yep, I'm ready. 1:30, moonrise is at 1:55, so we got 25 minutes to get to that great big one. Well, we saw two big ones. One was really hot. So we're gonna make our way up there and hopefully all the stars line up.
We got our buddy Bill Linder along on this trip, so he's a big moon phase guy, and that's his 2 cents today. Get your butt on the best spot at
right at moonrise.
1:55.
We're on our way.
If it works, it's something I might have to follow that a little bit on the bass fishing program around here too.
Let's do it. All right, this is it. We saw a big one here earlier in the day, and as you can see, the conditions look like they're getting to be prime. We got some clouds in the background and the moon's about to come up here in about 10 minutes. So hopefully we got everything stacked in our favor to put a big fish in the boat. They're big. Nice, big fish, man, big fish. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I thought she came off for a second. Boy, did she smoke that.
I was kind of slow on the net.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Boy, right at that moonrise. Whoa, whoa, I gotta get back. Whoa.
Go, go, go. Go around.
I'm stuck. Here we go.
Fire drilling here.
Wait till I get her head turned, bud.
Yeah.
Okay, here she comes. Now's your shot. Oh yeah, tanker! Yeah! Woo!
You
Big
gotta
one.
back us up here,
Whoa.
bud.
Yeah, she's out. Cool. Good deal. You know what? I mean, I threw that super shad for a while and got follows, and you know, we saw some fish, and those jerk baits are really incredible at moving fish. If you want to find, you know, get to see some fish, but when the fish are active and bite, the bottom line is they eat blades. I mean, it's just so easy to cast and reel, and the fish bite it, and when you hook up, chances are really good you're gonna land the fish. Yep, yep. So, all right, I'm just gonna put a little glove on for a little protection. Boy, this is a really nice fish, really nice fish. Wow, I mean, that's what's so cool about fishing up here is you got a shot at these. These are great, great fish, man. We haven't seen another boat musky fishing all day either. That makes it even better.
And like we mentioned it earlier, this is a part of the lake that I haven't fished a whole lot, and a little bit, but yeah, I've learned a few new spots.
You said you spent 50 out of the last 60 days out here, and you still haven't seen the whole lake. How's that? That's a big fishery with a lot of spots.
Yeah.
Let's look at this. That was awesome.
Well, I guess so.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, huh?
Wow.
Check that out. This place is unbelievable. You can fish and fish and fish, never fish the same stuff. It's beautiful scenery. You get to explore and you get shots at really big fish. Lake of the Woods, man.
Yeah,
what
a day. I mean, we've seen 4 or 5 other fish like this today.
Yeah.
That's fun, man. That's a good day
awesome.
of musky fishing.
Whew, she's heavy. I gotta get her back.
All right.
Oh. Another amazing day on the Lake of the Woods, eh?
Yeah, man. That was fun. We had a plan to go out with bucktails and hit some rocks, and it worked out. We got a good fish early on an offshore isolated rock pile, and kind of hit a few more of those and got a bit of a pattern going, and saw a number of good fish and caught some good ones. So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was exactly what we thought it would be, really. Go look. I mean, it's so fun out here because you can go look at the map. You haven't fished that area, I haven't fished that area, and you just look at stuff that looks good. And it's so efficient to just throw bucktails. We switched it up a little bit with the super shadow crankbait, jerkbait type of a deal, and saw some fish on that, caught pike on it, and then, really, but just covering water, burning bucktails, and every other spot, every third spot seemed like it had a muskie, and we ended up catching a couple muskies, and that's always a great day when you put a muskie in the boat.
For a normal day of muskie fishing, you get a fish like a great big one like that to follow up 2 different times. I mean, that makes your whole day. So.
Oh yeah, they're amazing to see in the water, and again, the scenery is spectacular, the fishing is awesome, the spots you get to fish, and coming here to an wilderness experience like this when you can have your own boat with all the electronics and all your gear, and you're not doing it flying's cool, but when you got your own stuff to go explore and you got all the technology, it makes it just awesome.
Show up here at dinner time, you get a good dinner.
Now we're gonna go get some good eats, so that was awesome.
Okay, man.
Thanks for joining us. If you'd like more information, check out lundboats.com or these other online outlets.